Hey, what's up guys, SpartanTrigger here. I'm going to be giving you a retro Dragonic Overlord the End deck profile. So, grade zeros, let's start. We have Conroe. The card's in Japanese. I don't have an English one anymore since it got banned. For the newer players, this card, I'll explain why this card was so good and the reason for its restriction as a starter. What Conroe does is you counterblast one, send him to the drop zone, and then search out any grade 1 or lower Kagero unit you have in your deck. So this opens up for so many different plays. You can search out an AK Vanilla to put behind your Vanguard, making good numbers, a Perfect Guard, or stuff like Gojo to just filter through your hand. And yeah, and also I won't even get into the stuff that happened during the format with Nouvelle Vogue. The card had to be hit. It's just really good. Back in the day, Conroe was kind of fair, I guess. It's just a really good card though. Triggers. We played, back in the day, 7 crit. Most players played 7-5 or 6-6. Just because the fact is, with Kagero, like a lot of other control decks, you want to have a bigger hand size than your opponent. And that was really important. And then Gatling Claw was, still is probably the best draw trigger in the game. And then 4 heal, because heals are good. On to grade 1s. We play... 4 Embodiment of Armor Bard, AK Vanilla. Back in the day during the Crossride format, this card was really important. Put this behind your Crossride Vanguard, and it swings for 21,000, which is a magic number in those days. Having limit break cards also, like Spectral Duke, Azel, Garmor. This card behind a lot of things made perfect numbers, and it's really good. Also, riding this stops a lot of rush, so yeah, that's important. 4 perfect guards. Oh. There we are. Yeah, just 4. Just you want to max out on them. A lot of things gained power and or crit back in the day, so yeah, they were really important. So 4 just for consistency. This build played 3 Gojo. Not 4, just because the fact is, in this build you can afford playing a few tech cards, because Conroe can search them out. And yeah, Gojo, its drop draw is really good, filter through the deck, and it's 7k. 2 Kimnara, Counterblast 1, put it in Soul, retire grade 1, it's really good. And then we have the last grade 1, Flame of Hope Airmo. I'll explain the combos you can do with this later, so yeah. On to grade 2s. 4 12k attackers for Overlord, Burning Horn, Dragon, they're pretty good. Make 18k columns with any of your grade 1s, even a Perfect Guard. Yeah, and they're really important. We play 4 10k vanillas. Probably just to stop early game rush. If you ride it, and normally if they wrote a 9k grade 2, you could always just guard 10,000 to make it a no pass. And then 3 Berserk Dragon. Just an option to have, like Blaster Blade. You don't always have to use its effect. It's decent. It's a 9k beater, and you can pop something that's 2 or lower for the cost of 2. So it's pretty good, just to have. On to the grade 3s. We play 4 Dragonic Overlord. You can use its effect. I never really did much in this build, but yeah, you just play it for the big card in the deck. For the end, this card was so good, and with the new support, it's even better now. So what the end states is, when you have Dragonic Overlord in the Soul, he's 13,000 continuously, and then he has a few other abilities. When this card attacks and hits, you can counterblast 2, discard a copy of himself, and restand your Vanguard. A good combo with this is, say you have Dragonic Overlord, and let's say you have Airmo boosting, and he's cross-ridden. You attack something for 19, and it hits. Say you don't have another copy of Dragonic Overlord at the end in your hand, you can then use Airmo's effect to drop and draw. Let's say you get that copy of Dragonic Overlord at the end. You can then counterblast 2 and restand your Vanguard. So that was a really good thing. This card and MLB and Tsukiyomi were the 3 decks that pretty much were ruling during that format. But preferably this. I think during that year, most of the events were won by The End and MLB. This card was a bit better than MLB just because the fact is Kagero is a retire heavy deck. MLB needs certain pieces and it only is 12 at the most. And also this card can hit anything, so yeah, it's really good. And he got more support with the X, so yeah, everyone knows about that. Alright guys, thanks for watching my original Dragonic Overlord, the end deck profile. Yeah. There's going to be more retro decks coming up. Look forward to, let's see, probably original Alfred beats with cards from set 1 through 4, and then Soul Saver Dragon Alfred from sets 1 and 2. So yeah, thanks for watching, rate, comment, sub, and bye.